you hear boos periodically throughout the year. How do you, as Barry Zito, deal with that, knowing that you're going out there and trying your best every time?
I mean, you know, these fans, they want us to win, and they're frustrated when we don't, and when we don't perform up to our level. So, you know, I used to take it personally, but now it's like, you know, if you want to boo me, boo me. I don't care, man. I'm going to go out and give my shot. So, I'm best every time. I'm excited for this year.
I think if you're able to verbally tally the cheers versus boos ratio, it's probably 95-5.
No, it is, and you know, it's. I think sometimes as players, we fall into a trap of getting our defense mechanism up, and so, you know, if we hear a couple boos, then we almost will like hold every fan accountable for that. But you know, I moved past that last year, and then I started just like keep a smile on my face and keep having fun. And I know that, like you said, 95%. You know, everyone wants the Giants to win, and whether it's boos or cheers, it's all out of love. So that's how I see it. Personally, I've always been kind of like, you know, more about flexibility and stuff like that. And I thought it was just time for a change to really get after it. And who better to work out with than Brian Wilson? I mean, the guy's an Adonis. You know, I don't know how many of you were fortunate enough to see him with his shirt off, but it's pretty impressive.
Can you speak to that?
You guys were practicing over canyons, throwing over canyons?
Oh, yeah.
We were playing canyon.
Just let me know when the Bay Bridge to the Golden Gate is going to happen. I just want to see that.
Yeah. Brian, you know, he was a big motivator for me last season. You know, he was a guy that we have our lockers next to each other, and you know, he always motivated me to be better. And you know, he would go out on the mound and do what he did. So I had become, you know, single, so I knew I was going to be alone in LA, and I said, you know, I don't want to go crazy up in the hills up there. So I said, Brian, come to LA. He left Phoenix and he came to LA, and we had the best time ever. And we worked out every day, and to try to hang with that guy in the weight room was pretty tough, but you know, I'm a better man for it. So
A lot of talk about pull-ups. You able to do now 15 pull-ups? Is that accurate?
I mean, you know, I think I busted out like 19 on the max, but you know, our first day in the gym, it was not pretty. I was like 2.5. Sore neck for 4 days after, you know,
trying to get that chin.
Trying to get up over the bar, and then, you know, but yeah, so that was kind of tangibly something where I was like, oh, I have definitely gotten stronger because just this pull-up thing. And I had, you know, I was one of those kids, and when I was 12, I couldn't even do a pull-up, so it was like, you know, it was fun to be able to work out with him.
Yeah, some of us still struggle to do a pull-up. My last one was second-term Reagan, I believe.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been some time. How do you kind of deal with all of the negative talk, because it's out there, whether it's 126 million or it's, you know, you start off the year 0-6.
Joking about him, like right before the game, you know, he'd come up, like more towards the last 3 months, you know, because I was having so much fun. And he'd be like, all right, here we go. I'm like, bro, come here. And I would whisper something in his ear totally off the wall, has nothing to do with it, and just to see the look on his face, just, all right, sweet dude. And just get on the mound and go, you know, that's pretty fun to throw guys for loops like that.
Any other questions for the fellas? We have time for a couple more. Where's our traveling mic? From the balcony? Well, you called me Patrick, so it's bad knowledge right there. You know what I'm saying? I love Patrick, but it's close, but no cigar. You young man.
How you doing? Zito, first of all, I've got a 16-year-old daughter that's just in love with you, so. Times out here last year, and you know, I was disappointed when I came out here, but how do you handle the negativity?